What is going on, guys? This is Tharshey and welcome back to another video in Lord of the Rings Rise to War. Today we're going to be doing an evaluation of Eowyn's unique equipment. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and if you do, please do drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn those post notifications. Okay guys, so first things first, I'm not a free-to-play player, but I'm not a pay-to-win player either. I'm more the only thing I really bought was in Season 1, I bought the pack for Aragorn. Then after that, I've only bought the season pass every season, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I've spent a little bit, but not too much. And yeah, I finally got my Eowyn to R10, as you can see. She's respectable 10, and you know, managed to complete the challenges to get her unique equipment. So let's just have a look at that. So complete the unique task for Eowyn. Basically, it just makes you go and use your current, whatever your Eowyn is, her current level, plus any troops you have unlocked, and you have to just go and basically do like one of those challenges from the Red Book of Westmarch. So you're gonna go fight some people and stuff to win. I was able to win it at around level 32, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, the other challenge is conscript 5,000 mounted units. I finished that very easily. And slaying giants is use Eowyn's army to defeat 1,000 large units. All that means is you have to use Eowyn, give us some units, and go and attack tiles or players who are using large units. I did that pretty much only by attacking level 130, level 150, and level 200 tiles. So yeah, anyway, let's have a look at the effects. So obviously commander might plus 16, army defense plus 10, but that's only for men. First 4 rounds, melee units, okay, whatever, that doesn't really matter. But what we're going to be looking at today, actually, let's just go and unlock the shield first, Rohan's Refuge. Okay. Okay. There we go. Eowyn, truly, we've recovered what was lost. I am grateful, for it shall help in the struggles to come. Ooh, okay, claimed, and is that it? Now we can equip it? Yes! Okay, cool. So now we've equipped Rohan's Refuge, which is Eowyn's unique equipment piece. And Shield Maidens come first 4 rounds, melee units, range damage received minus 5%. So what we're going to talk about now is what's the best way to use this equipment with Eowyn. So skill wise, if we take a look at her skills and the army layout that I've gone for skill wise, and basically what I recommended in my how to skill Eowyn video, basically you're gonna go all mounted units. So Rohirrim, mounted units, Riding Excellence, mounted units, Cleave is just some commander damage, White Lady of Rohan, mounted units plus stun immunity, Frontline Rescue is melee units. So this is not mounted, doesn't matter whether they're mounted or not, this heals all melee units, and Nobility increases the damage of men. So basically what I do now, this is the important part of the video, this is army wise. So army wise, obviously you're going to want to go with a full army of mounted units. Why? Because all her skills affect that. So, you know, mounted units are the best thing for Eowyn. But now, do you want men, do you want elves, or do you want dwarves? You know, because right now, Eowyn's army for me, let's just have a look at it. So if I click over there, click over here, you can see I have Dwarven Ram Riders, I have Gondorian Cataphracts, and I have Rohirrim Cavaliers. So I have 2 units of men, 1 unit of goats or dwarves. And basically what this means is if we look over here, so this skill is going to affect everyone. This will affect all of them, this will affect all of them, this will affect all of them as well because they're all melee units. If you are putting in bow knights to deal with large units, especially if you're fighting evil factions or you're fighting a lot of trolls, then Frontline Rescue will not affect your bow knights, but it'll still affect any melee units you have. And Nobility will not affect your bow knights, or in my case, this is not affecting my Dwarven Cavalry because they're dwarves, they're not men. However, Nobility still does affect my Cataphracts and my Cavaliers. So skill wise, you know, pretty much my entire army is affected by everything. The only thing that doesn't affect my entire army is Nobility because one of my units is dwarvish, not men. So yeah, but now if we look at equipment, so I have a cutlass. This affects basically army attack melee. It affects everyone because so that doesn't really matter. If we look at this, this is just affecting my commander, that's fine. If we look at the horseman's helm, it increases the defense of mounted units, so that means it affects everyone because my entire army is mounted. But now looking at Rohan's Refuge, right, Rohan's Refuge only gives army defense to men. So what that means is, like, if you look at my army, only my Cataphracts and my Cavaliers are gonna benefit from that army defense, and my Ram Riders are probably not. So now these are some of the options you have, right? You can just go with 2 units. So you can go with an army of just Cataphracts and Cavaliers. Therefore, Rohan's Refuge will affect all of them. Nobility will also affect all your units. So basically, every single piece of gear and every skill you have will affect your entire army. But thing is, if you do that, White Lady of Rohan will not be as effective, and neither will Frontline Rescue. The reason for this is because if you have 3 units in your army instead of 2, then every single round, all mounted units recovering 30% HP, you have 3 units recovering 30% HP instead of 2 units. So with 3 units, you'll receive more healing overall. And Frontline Rescue, round 3, allied melee units recover 300% HP. So if you have 3 melee mounted units like I do, then obviously you're gonna it's gonna affect all 3 of them. Each one is gonna recover 300% HP, which is basically gonna be more healing. So if you go with 3 units of melee cav, you're gonna get a lot more healing, but you're gonna get, well, nobility will not affect that last units. If you go with just 2 units of men, then you're gonna have less healing because, you know, White Lady of Rohan and Frontline Rescue is only gonna affect 2 units every round. Well, 2 units for White Lady of Rohan, and on round 3, 2 units from Frontline Rescue. Or if you have 3, it's gonna affect all 3. But then Rohan's Refuge, as well as depending what gear you have, may not affect all your units. In this case, 2 of my 3 units are affected by Rohan's Refuge, 2 out of my 3 units are affected by nobility. So that's just something to think about. It depends basically on your build, so you guys must think carefully about this. Like, do you really want to just have 2 units, you know, have it affected by your nobility, have it affected by Rohan's Refuge, and anything else you have that may only affect men units, you know? Or do you rather have all 3 units, get that slightly higher healing, because, you know, you'll have 3 units being healed every round by White Lady of Rohan and stuff, but then, you know, that last unit, or that non-Mannish unit will not be getting affected by Rohan's Refuge, etc. Especially if you have this unlocked. One thing you could do is go for Bree Riders instead. So right now you saw my 3 men, or my 3 units in Eowyn's army is 2 men and 1 dwarvish unit. But if you are able to get access to Bree Riders, so I think it should be around here somewhere, right? Let's just have a search. So over here, scroll down till we find Bree Riders. Oh, did I miss them? I swear I just missed them, didn't I? Bree Riders, there we go. And we click search. There we go. So we found some Bree Riders over here. And if I click on them, as you can see, these units are also men. Okay? So that means if you have Bree Riders as well, then you can go with something like Cavaliers, Cataphracts, and Bree Riders. And having those 3 units means, 1, White Lady of Rohan will affect all 3 every single round. You'll have the same amount of healing as you would with another unit like the Ram Riders or Bow Knights or something. Secondly, Frontline Rescue will affect all 3 units in round 3. Thirdly, Nobility will affect all your units because Bree Riders are also men, so they will also get that damage boost. And your Rohan's Refuge will also give that army defense to your Bree Riders as well because, as I said, they're men. So if you are doing that, it's better to have, I would say, 3 men units because they just get affected by all your skills, all your gear, you know, depending on what your gear is. And it just works out a little bit better, but obviously, getting Bree Riders depends on whereabouts you are on the map. If you're Erebor, yeah, kind of a long way, travel all the way to Arnor to, you know, get all the some Bree Riders. So yeah, it's basically up to you. And yeah, the reason why I call this video an evaluation of Eowyn's you know, equipment, Rohan's Refuge, whatever, is just because, you know, it's something to take into account due to the stats. You know, it gives might, which is great for Eowyn, more damage for your army and stuff, but that army defense obviously does not affect all your units depending on what they are. It was just a bit of a, you know, it's just something I wanted to talk about, so I made a video on it, and I hope you guys did enjoy. If it did help you, you know, glad that it helped you, and let me know down below in the comment section if you have any questions, or, you know, if you have any suggestions for future videos, or if this video did help you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.